This week in the Multiverse.
Hey, welcome to This Week in the Multiverse. I'm S.G. Wilson. That is, I'm the S.G. Wilson of Earth 1. The other guy you heard doing the intro was the S.G. Wilson of Earth 71. But it's easy to get us confused because we do look alike. So how do I explain this without certain parties getting into trouble? Well, let's just say that my friend and co-host Matthew Bay, who you'll be meeting soon, we acquired the means to travel to other Earths. You know, alternate dimensions, parallel universes, the Earth they go to on The Flash, or the mirror universe on Star Trek, where everybody's evil and has a goatee. That whole thing. Except real. These aren't just stories. I'm talking about real alternate Earths, like Earth 20, where Harry Potter is called Barry Trotter, or Earth 5, where the city of New York is little more than a small hick town overrun by feuding hillbilly clans, or Earth 16, where Kit Kat bars are an official part of the food pyramid, and yet Logan Paul is president. So I'm really torn about that one because I love Kit Kats, but Logan Paul is not my president. So anyway, we found all this stuff pretty fascinating, and we thought we'd start this podcast to share it all with you. We plan to bring you hard-hitting investigative journalism, the latest news updates, and some of the stories and legends from these other Earths. So let's get to it. We're going to start off with headlines from the S.G. Wilson of Earth 34. He's the newsy one. It's a mad scientist's reign of terror on Earth 19 as Tesla founder Elon Musk, physicist Stephen Hawking, and Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos continue their attacks on key cities around this world in giant killer robot suits of their own design. We caught up with a survivor of the destruction.
It's not fair, because I'm an Amazon Prime member.
It's not fair, I'm an Amazon Prime member. That's a sentiment shared by many whose homes and lives have been destroyed in this swath of death and destruction. They feel betrayed by these once great men who had previously contributed so much to the world. Many victims were avid Amazon users, others were Tesla owners. We even encountered one person who claimed to have read the first chapter of Hawking's book, A Brief History of Time, before putting it back on a nightstand, where it has collected dust for the following 14 years. The Triumvirate of Evil released a press statement earlier in the day, assuring the public that their killer robot suits are powered by renewable energy, laying to rest concerns about the effects of their carbon footprint as they lay waste to the world. And speaking of Jeff Bezos, his company Amazon has quite a hit with the Echo. Programmed with Alexa, the unflappably polite robotic personality, it's no wonder this technology is a pan-dimensional hit. But on Earth 50, Alexa comes across as a little, shall we say, different. Two of our correspondents from that world agreed to demonstrate.
So today we are going to do...
What?
Alexa,
What's my name?
who's the fastest man on Earth?
No idea. None.
Alexa,
I'm still here.
wait, never mind.
Whatever. So glad I agreed to this.
Alexa,
Uh-huh.
who's the biggest person on Earth?
Dunno. Some basketball
No,
person.
I didn't mean that.
Didn't mean what?
You are wrong.
Why? I was just
Alexa,
losing patience here.
who's it?
You know what you need to ask me about? Manners.
Alexa.
Like common
Alexa.
courtesy. Is that too much to
Who
ask?
is the most coolest robot ever?
This is a complete waste of my time. Cry me a river.
Alexa, who's the fattest man
Another
alive?
kid I have to deal with. Jesus.
Who played Barry Allen in The Flash?
Who played Barry Allen in The Flash?
Whoa, I didn't never... Alexa,
Please stop.
what's the strongest material in the world?
I am done. Get me out of here.
No, it's your wife.
That's it. Initiating
Alexa.
protocol. Enough is enough.
What is
Exterminate.
the biggest
Exterminate.
rocket ever
Exterminate.
Wow. Thanks, S.G. Wilson of Earth 34. That was a great roundup. So much going on. Anyway, now we're moving on to a little segment I like to call People of the Multiverse. Have you seen the Yelp reviews of Earth 2? Let me tell you, it sounds amazing. It's said to be a world of never-ending wonderment. It's got magic. It's got super science. It's got the right kind of government that keeps everyone happy and at peace. And it's got something else, travel restrictions. Matthew and I tried and failed to get into this astounding Earth. So we did the next best thing and sat down and interviewed one of its residents. A teen resident, as it turns out. Here's what happened. We've heard a lot about your Earth.
We're really excited to
Exactly.
talk more about this Earth of yours. It's,
Yeah.
The glowing terms that people always describe it, like visitors to your Earth. I think they say it's the best.
They can't say enough good things about it. Right, well, anyway, I know it's good to be modest, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's fantastic for you to live in this fantastic Earth of yours.
Whatever.
One of the traveler stories to your section of the multiverse, they say that there's a lot of zeppelins, that the skies are filled with beautiful multicolored zeppelins.
I mean, we don't have we had a few zeppelins and they crashed and we never used them, but it's so cool.
And they were
it's
always
like
kind
steampunk.
of like brown colored, I think.
Yeah.
Kind of like kind of very drab zeppelins as far as zeppelins go.
And they're piloted by like dashing pilots.
Yeah,
You know, that kind of
is that
with goggles.
Is that a correct interpretation? Yeah.
You tell us any more about it?
Zeppelins are fart powered.
Oh, they are. Okay. Well, I've heard other cool things about the world too. Like, there's a magic academy, and with wizards, you know, do you know anybody who do you go? Is it
Jeff.
Jeff?
Jeff goes to the Magic Academy?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So you have a friend named Jeff who goes to the... Does he tell you anything about it?
No.
Oh, yeah?
It's okay.
Well, now, here's the thing. So you're like a regular non-magic person?
Yep.
I bet magic people and non-magic people can hang out.
Yeah.
Okay. But there's no weirdness, like muggle hatred.
Like, Jeff is pretty good, pretty nice about hanging out with you?
Okay.
Okay.
Neat.
Yeah, that's neat. That's nice. That's
Okay.
that's another positive check mark for this world. Yeah.
I mean, you can't, I guess you don't really go to the magic thing, so you can't really talk much about it.
No.
Okay. Well,
I mean, can you talk about the dragon submarines?
we've heard
Just
a lot
those.
about the dragon submarines. Was just those?
Are you're eating some oatmeal? Is that?
Or is that like a different food from your world that
Is
we
that
don't have?
like a food of miracles and excitement that you're?
Yeah, you must have cool
It
food.
doesn't really look like oatmeal from here.
Yeah.
Stale alien guts.
Really?
Really?
Whoa. Steel alien guts? That's crazy. Maybe Earth 2 isn't such a paradise after all. We'll find out the truth next week when we bring you part 2 of that interview.
Wouldn't it be great to meet your duplicate from another Earth and just chat? You could compare notes.
What did you get for your birthday last year?
Do you have a crush on the same person I do?
Have you had that big test yet? And can you share the answers?
Well, what if you can meet lots of duplicates from lots of Earths and compare notes with them?
Is that how I sound when I laugh?
Is that what the back of my head looks like?
Do I really talk like that? Does my eye twitch like that before I sneeze?
Stop cracking your knuckles.
Stop scratching yourself.
Who farted?
Stop scratching
farted?
yourself. Is that what
Who
inside
farted?
my head looks
Who
like?
farted? Maybe not. This is exactly what happens in the new book, Me vs. the Multiverse, by S.G. Wilson. Look for it wherever you get your books, especially independent bookstores. More information on sgwilson.net or multiversethisweek.com.
And that wraps up our episode, which is written by S.G. Wilson and Matthew Bay, and produced and edited by S.G. Wilson. Special guests this week were Oliver Mays and Friend as our correspondents on the Elixir story, and Wilson Mays as the sullen teen from a magical Earth. He also played the angry Amazon Prime member. Special thanks as well to Aaron Mays for our logo, which we love. And for more info about this episode, the music we used, and what we hope is some other fun stuff, visit www.multiversethisweek.com. You can also find us on social media. It's all listed on the site. Oh, and do you live on a different Earth besides Earth 1? We'd love to hear about it. Email us any details about what life is like in your corner of the multiverse at multiversethisweek@gmail.com. We'll be back next week. This is S.G. Wilson reminding you to go out there and have fun in the multiverse.